Hello and welcome to episode 2 of another season with FC Twente. Due to technical reasons we don't have a camera today, so it is just my silky tones. Well, I'm not going to keep you waiting too much. I've come back for game 10. I've kept the same sort of structure that we were going through when we did the versus 3 challenge. Incidentally, Custom Profit is also doing a second season with FC Twente. I'm going to keep an eye on how he's doing. I don't know if he wants to make this some sort of second season competition. I'm more than happy to, but obviously that's easy for me to say with the start of the season we've had. So without further ado, we'll have a look at the league table. You've probably already spotted it, but we're in second with a game in hand, no less. We've had some excellent results. I mean, just to give you an idea, Ajax are top, but they drew with FC Utrecht, though they have now won 8 to our 7 because we have European duty. But look who they lost to. Their only loss of the season to us, 3-1. Look at that. So yeah, that was pretty nice. But again, you look at us, the only one team we've lost to is Feyenoord. PSV have lost to AZ. AZ have lost. They've lost more. They've lost to Ajax and us as well as Willem too. But prior, I think like a couple of games ago, well, the only team in fact that are unbeaten is FC Utrecht at this point, who won 5 and drawn 4. So they're looking fairly solid. In fact, I think they've won their last 5, judging by that. But yeah, as you can see, we've had a very, very strong start. I think part of the problem was Ajax did start the season without a proper manager, and I believe they've got one now, because they were at one point as low down as about 6th or 7th, albeit after sort of 2 or 3 games. But they struggled to get started, let's put it that way. What we'll do, we'll start off just by looking at the league. Let's just remove all competitions. Oops. There we go. And yeah, last time you saw us, of course, was the first game of the season, which in fact is not now there because I took it off because it was the Johan Cruyff Charlotte I showed you, which we lost 3-3 on penalties to Ajax. Well, anyway, first actual game of the season was against SC Heerenveen, and we were at home and we won it 7-0. Lukoki getting a goal in there, Espinosa getting a couple, Wayne Dant getting a brace. Martinez got one, and Zegnini got on the score sheet as well. But yeah, it was a very strong, very solid performance. And I believe has now become a new team record. Ajax, away no less, we managed to beat 3-1. And like I say, it's their only loss of the season so far. But, I mean, we played out of our skins. There's no question about it. Of course, playing the same formation as last year. Where are we? Oops. There we go. Yes, the 4-1-2-3 or the 4-3-3, depending on your 4-1-4-1, depending on who made it. But yeah, it is very much the same formation and tactics. So yeah, after that we played NEC. Here in fact, NEC Nijmegen. And yeah, we beat them 4-0. They had a few cards that match, including somebody, Brian Smeets, getting sent off for receiving 2 yellow cards. But as you can see, we were dominant and we beat them 4-0. 2 from Waydown, 1 from Espinosa, and Lukoki scoring on the 91st minute. He has proved to be pretty handy. After that was our 1-0 loss to Feyenoord, but we bounced straight back against PC Zwolle with a 2-0 win. Zegnini this time getting on the score sheet. He'd had a bit of a quiet start, but he scored 2 goals and got man of the match. As you can see, he's developed quite nicely, and in terms of his ability, he has been making fairly steady progress. So long may that continue, certainly for the rest of the season. I don't know if we'll be able to keep him after that, if indeed there is a third season. After that, coming into September, we had a 1-0 home win against AZ. It was a tough game, but Waydant did score the only goal of the match, and they did get a lot of yellow cards. We had decentish stats, shall we say. Half of our shots were on target, give or take, but not enough to score more than 1, unfortunately. But yeah, Waydant played out of his skin. He's having a good season, actually. I mean, he had a good season last season, but he's having, I would suggest, a better season already. 9 goals in 12 games is not bad. Average rating is 7.65. Granted, 7 of those 9 have been in the league, 2 in Europe. And yeah, so he's doing all right. He's certainly playing up to standard, shall we say, or up to his standard. After the AZ game, we beat FC Emmen 3-1 at home. Fairly straightforward victory again. We were fairly dominant, but not a great number of shots on target versus shots, unfortunately. But that is a regular problem too in that game for Lukoki and one for Zeknini as well. But yeah, just have a quick look at Lukoki. As I mentioned, he's doing well. 10 games, 10 starts, in fact. 6 goals, 4 assists. Average rating is 7.75. And yeah, that's out on the right wing. He works very hard. He's been pretty consistent. He is playing up to ability. I mean, he cost us some money, don't get me wrong. We did pay 3.7 million for him, but already his value has doubled, certainly in the club's eyes. So that's good enough for me. And they were fairly happy with the finances involved in signing him, which I thought was good. So he is still a key player. Next game after that was ADO Den Haag. We beat them away 2-0. Goals from Langkamp and Chirivella, squeezing one in the 93rd minute. Again, about half our shots were on target, but we did play better than Den Haag. Den Haag now 13th in the division, so not having the best of seasons, to be fair. Now, if we go after that, obviously we're into October. The last game was against PSV and we drew it. It actually wasn't a bad game. We went 1-0 up. They equalised sort of 10 minutes later, whatever it was, 15 minutes. Stats-wise, we were fairly even. We definitely had the better of it, but we just couldn't make it count. Zeknini had a terrible game. Cantella Pietra came on, albeit still slightly injured, and had a terrible game also. But everybody else played pretty well, but obviously not good enough to score another goal. So decent performance, but and I'm happy with the point because obviously PSV are third. They're literally right behind us, so you know it's always going to be a tough game. But that brings us to today's game, which is against Heerenveen. We are at home to them. Heerenveen are currently 8th in the division, so not doing terribly. They've lost games to PSV, Pexvoll and AZ, drawn with NEC and Den Haag, and they've beaten Vitesse, Almere City, Canberra and Willem too. So they've beaten the teams you'd expect them to beat, but they've not beaten anybody big, so maybe we'll be their first scalp or we'll do alright. But looking at the division player stats, we've got Waydant is actually the top goal scorer for the division. I don't think I managed that last season, but that's nice to see him up there. And average ratings, both Waydant and Lukoki are up there, with Espinoza being in second place with 6 assists, top place being 7. So we're not doing bad there. Clean sheets, Craig Gordon, our senior goalkeeper, he has done well. I'm very happy thus far. He's only conceded 9 in 12 and he's managed 6 clean sheets. And that is also part of the reason why we're doing so well in terms of our goal difference, because we're not conceding that many. We've got 19 goal distance. We are scoring goals, don't get me wrong, but we are not conceding that many. The 7-0 obviously helped, but if you go back to the schedule, since it started, you know, we only conceded 2 in August, 1 in September, and 1 thus far in October, and we've scored, you know, we've had a couple of 3-goal games plus, and obviously the 7-0. So yeah, part of why our goal difference is good is not just the number of goals we score, but the number we have managed to concede. So yeah, that is today's match. Okay, it's time for FC Twente at home to SC Heerenveen. In goal, we've got Gordon, a back 4 of Martinez, Langkamp, Gulda, Korb. In defensive midfield, it's Busquets. Central midfield, Espinoza and Chirivella. Left wing, Zegnini. Right wing, Lukoki. And up front, it's Waydant. And yeah, I'm fairly confident of a good result here. All recent praise. There we go. Put on a worthy display. Bit of quality finishing. Take control of the midfield and some solid defensive work. There we go. That's nice. Morale is good at the moment, as you might expect. And this is a good way to maintain it. FC Twente in the all red. Heerenveen in the blue and white striped top. And we are going to go on to full match. Throw in for FC Twente. Alex to take it. Alex Martinez, of course. Busquets. Very slow progression for us. Chirivella puts it out wide for Martinez. Martinez cuts it back for Zeknini. Espinosa tries to find Chirivella. Puts it out wide. Korb on the ball. And he's forced to throw in. Korb to take it. Waydant, the receiver. Cross in. It's a shame Waydant doesn't hang back. I might have to look at that throw-in tactic because he should not come short. He should be waiting for the cross. Busquets with the timely tackle there. Throw in for Heerenveen. I'm going to put us on positive, I know. It's a little bit early yet. Zeknini trying to get the ball there. Bruin. Oh, Veerman can't get to it. Oh, a little bit of ricochet there, but Gordon picks up the loose ball. That's something else I need to make sure that it is set. No. Oops. I need long throws from him because his throwing is superb and his kicking is not. And I keep forgetting to change it. Ball out wide now, Lukoki with a run up the wing. Cuts into the box. Tries to go for the shot there. Not happening. Van Leer with the goal kick. Espiord. Oh dear, fouled there by Korb. Apparently. It's going to demand more. Bruin with the free kick. Into the hands of Gordon. I'm going to go key highlights. I feel it is time. Well, we've had 2 shots and 1 on target, and they've not got near us. We're obviously defending well. Let's get creative. Oh, Chirivella finds Lukoki with the cross. Cleared. Only as far as Lukoki. Chirivella. Oh my goodness. Good efforts. Run deep there from Chirivella. Ooh, free kick now for Bruin to take it. Oh my goodness. Drezovic. Ibrahim Drezovic. That's his first goal of the season. He got on the end of that. Well, that's no good, is it? It looks like he... look at that. Just off the inside of the post and it rolls across the line. Yeah, across the line. It's fine. I get it. Okay, well, it's good that we're focused, but that's not a great situation to be in. 1 shot, 1 on target, and they're 1-0 up. I'm going to go attacking. I can't shout at them at the moment. Come on, boys. Well, dear. Players are not playing well. That was disappointing. Whoops. You know what? That was very disappointing. You don't look like a team that wants to win. You look rubbish. Zeknini, what's going on, mate? There's a few. Let's give them 5-10 minutes. Show some passion. You know what? Let's go pressing. Oh, Bruin with another free kick. Gordon claims this one. Langkamp. Oh yeah. One must remember this also. No, throw it on. There we go. Langkamp on the ball for FC Twente. Chirivella. Espinosa. Ball out wide now. Lukoki goes past his man. He's in the box. Passes it back. Chiravella puts it over. Come on, FC Twente. Alright. 63 minutes and things are not improving, especially up front. Waydan is dropping off. Who have we got who we can bring on here? There he is, Noah Lang. Right down, all the way at the bottom. Lukoki. Well, we haven't really got anybody. No, we don't, because Cantella Piedra, of course, is injured again. He did come back a little bit, but he's not 100% fit, so Lukoki, you look like you're staying on, mate. It was Waydan's understudy. Dreubergen. Now is your time. Promising striker. Yeah, I think we've got him training as a target man on attack. I'm just going to double check that while you're here. Target man on attack, that's good. Okay. Unfortunately, most of my subs are not match sharp, which is bad. That only leaves my keeper who's not having the best of days, but I don't want to take him off. And Gulda could be doing better, I guess, as could Martinez. I mean, yeah, Venuti maybe. I don't know. What is Bregerie? Maybe Bregerie should come on and play. I'm not gonna play a cover defender either. Let's make those changes and see if that makes a difference. Espinosa, sorry I've been quiet, I was just watching. Lang on the ball, puts it into Espinosa. Alex Martinez with the cross to the far post. It's Lukoki. Gets equalised. That's his 7th goal of the season. And that's why I left him on. Lovely work from Lang there. Puts the ball to Espinosa, who puts it out for Alex Martinez. Lovely cross to Lukoki, and he just taps it in. FC 21, Heerenveen 1. Come on, FC Twente. We can do that again, surely. That was exciting. Alright, come on, get creative. Should I go attacking? Let's push hard, boys. Try hitting early crosses as well. Put some width in. Alright, come on. Not long left. And we're almost out of time. That's it. 1-1. FC 21. SC Heerenveen 1. We were the better team statistically speaking, but we couldn't break them down. 9 out of 19 shots. That's every other shot is on target, but couldn't get any of those past their keeper, unfortunately. Like I say, we didn't play badly. Lang didn't play great. Dreubergen not so great either, but what are you going to do? Well, boys, that was disappointing, and I'm going to tell you so. So I'll come back for a quick review, and as you can see, we are still in 2nd place. Unfortunately, missing out going top because we dropped a point. Well, dropped 2 points, should I say. We would have been 25 points equal with Ajax. However, on our goal difference, we would have been top. So, but I just noticed, in terms of goals, Jody Lukoki now is joint top with Waydan in terms of most goals scored in the division per player. So that's pretty good. I know I said we weren't scoring a lot of goals, but yeah, we are. That's 14 of our plus 16 goal difference right there. So that's not bad. That's not bad. But yeah, disappointed with the result, but we are still in 2nd. PSV have yet to play their game in hand, so they still are sitting behind us, and AZ are 2 points behind as things stand. Oh dear, they lost against Ajax. Ajax seem to be storming ahead, but we are keeping pace. Anyway, this has been another season with FC Twente, and I have been avoiding relegation. Thank you very much for watching.